Hello everyone, good afternoon. My name is Felipe. We managed to do this work as a group. I got some feedback with the data. I had the idea of using the data's public service from Brazil. And then I took a spreadsheet that is published by the IBGE, which is a institute in Brazil responsible for making statistical surveys and geographical surveys. And they always publish their surveys on the internet. And this is one of them, which is a survey that they did in the year of 2019. Which they interviewed people in all the states of Brazil, and they counted the number of people who said made physical activities for leisure for a minimum period of time. And this is the table that they provide. For example, here we have the title, people of 18 years or more that practice the recommended level of a physical activity for leisure. And this is the state called Rondônia. This is the number of people in this state that do physical activity. And we have for all the states in Brazil, which are 27, we have Rio Grande do Norte. This is a table we can download, but it comes in a very complicated way to manipulate it in the R. So manually got the data and arranged it in a very easy way to work on in the R. This is the data exactly as it is in the original one, but I just put the states in one column and the number of people who practice physical activity in the another. Then in R, using the basic structure as the last code in the code in the last class, which is we run the packages. We run the packages, we run the basic first commands, and in this case, the idea was to set up some keywords for the Google Trends results, and this code will get the Google Trends results by each state. The Google Trend results can give you the term popularity divided by each state of the country. And this code correlates these, the hits from the Google Trends in each state with the physical activity practitioners in each state from the public survey from Brazil. For example, here we can set the words as this survey is related with physical activity. It is basic that searching for the keywords in Google Trends must be words that are correlated with physical activity. So the main idea is to see if the Google Trends can reflect the physical activity that people do in real life, as the public survey of IBGE Brazil Institute did. And first, in here we set some keywords. We can set any keywords in here. Do anyone want to give some word that we can try to search? That is running. We set these keywords, and this is the Google Trends results. Okay, it did it. We can check in here the results that came from the Google Web Search. This is the data frame. And in here, the results divided by stages. And here we have the musculação, academia, and corrida words with their corresponding hits. And let's just run the code. It does a lot of arrangements with the columns, and in here it reads the public survey, which is the data that I got from the Brazil's Institute, and reads and makes. In here, this is a detail. The idea of the group was to make a percentage of people in each state that practice physical activities. So I also got a public data from this institute that gives this demographic census. In this demographic census, they count every people in the country, and we also have the data of how much people there is in each state. But there is a little problem. The survey that is about physical activity is just from people older than 18 years old. So to make a percentage of people who practice physical activity in each state, I would have to divide the number of people who said that practice physical activity by the number of total population in each state. But this survey just covered the people 18 years old. So in this case in here, I got a data from the census, and this data shows the parameter, the age parameter of the country. And here we have the number of the total population by some ranges of ages. And what I got in here, I just excluded these numbers in here, which is the total population below 18 years old, and consider it as the total population, just the people older than 19 years old, which is what the state allows to do. And I consider the total population all the people ranging from 20 to 100 or more. And the code does that. It correlates these data. It makes a percentage. Okay, in here it exports a file with this data frame. This is the data frame that combines all the data. We have the location, the state. This is the number that came from the public survey. This is the total population considering the census, but without discrimination by age. And here I have a rough estimation about how many percentage of the people are above 19 years old. And with that, I got the population cut above 18 years old, divided by the number of people who said that practice physical activity, and got the percentage of people who practice physical activity. And this is the keyword popularity means. The code until now got all the hits from the keywords we typed, and it made a mean between the three keywords. And this is the mean from the scale of the Google Trends, which it goes from 0 to 100. And let's go on. And this is the correlation analysis. And this is the plot. The result is that this is a correlation matrix for the keywords musculação, academia, corrida, which is words related to physical activities. And this is the correlation matrix. We see in here that we have a positive correlation In these squares, it correlates, it is the result for the percentage of people who said that practice physical activity in the survey, and this is the keyword popularity means. By this correlation matrix, we see that indeed the Google Trends captured this aiming of the people of practicing physical activities, and the data is correlated, and also this is correlation between the total population and the keywords. And the second figure we have is the correlation plot, which shows in the x-axis, the horizontal axis shows the proportion of physical activity practitioners, which is the percentage of people who practice this activity by each state. And in the vertical axis, we have the keyword popularity means, which comes from the Google Trends. This scale is from 0 to 100, and there is not magnitude. It's not percentage, and it's not the number of people. It's just the popularity means of the Google Trends. I think that we have to take a lot of care about interpreting this scale that Google Trends gives us. And we can see that the majority of the states are concentrated in here. Most of them have population between 25 and 30% that practice physical activity, but Sergipe is a state that most searched these words in the internet, while Rondônia searched just a little bit. I think that is below, I think this is about 65 hits. And this district federal is the state that is very separated from the results. Well, I just got these results because Pierre helped me with these codes. I was struggling doing the codes very complicated. I want to do something, but Pierre got the codes, made it very simple, and he used a code that it was the dcast, which makes the keywords separated by columns automatically. It facilitated everything, and I could got this and this result, and I think that's it. That's our task that we did. I think that I'm happy with the results because we could find a correlation that is positive. If we try another words, maybe we can get different results. For example, that's the problem. As I did so many searches in the Google Trends, they think that I'm a bot that is trying to get their server down. They don't allow me to do more than one search in 24 hours because I did so many, and I'm blocked. But I'm sure that if you want this code, you can try different keywords in here, and it will give different results. That's it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, very great. Actually, better than I expected. Much better. So, first of all, do you guys any comments or questions? Anything is okay. First.
I didn't 100% understand this graph. What we can see in, like, what exactly is the correlation? So, people that practice more search for these terms more. Is that what it says?
Yes.
Basically.
I'm just trying to maximize this graph so we can see.
Yeah.
Good. This is a correlation matrix. It took some time for me to understand too, but this used the person method. This guy, the person, he made a mathematical formula that makes a correlation between the keywords, between the two columns that we have. And correlation is basically, being explained, is like this. For example, if you stud a lot, your grades should be also high. This is a positive correlation. But for example, if you watch too many television, your grades should get down. This is a negative correlation. That's what happens in here. This number of .6 about shows that it is a good positive correlation between the data that comes from the public survey and the keywords popularity means. There is the Google Trends have recorded what people search in the internet, and the people who practice physical activity, this is a certain number of people, and the Google Trends also records this same amount of volume of people searching that words. And this other axes are not so interesting because this is the total population of each country. But actually this is a little bit interesting because all the people in each state also have a positive correlation with the keywords. It means that the keywords popularity mean in each state have same amount of hits. That is the same proportion of population in each state of the country. Did you understand?
So the number on top right
Yeah.
is basically the more people train in a state, they also search these keywords.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, that's what I know.
I think that she wanted to make a question.
Oh, but it's super simple.
No problem.
At first, I want to give up. How did it take you to complete it? How long?
How long? First, it took 2 days to understand the first codes, and more, I think, 3 days doing the codes. 3 days doing the codes, but I had some help too. I did the most of the work, but I had some ideas from my colleagues too. Yes, but it was very tough. That's I don't want you to do it again.
Me too.
Yes.
Sorry, this is more just related to the code that you've written. I'm assuming the code's changed quite a lot from the original one we were given.
The codes, yes, the codes change a little bit. I think it is more simple.
One of the issues I came across when I was trying to do this was when we're trying to get the data from Google Trends,
Yes.
I kept getting interest by region null and a bunch of other errors. I think it was line 220, 225, something like that. Did you ever come across that error?
What I did to overcome this problem is to use this additional line, which was not in the original code. This gives you low search volume. It gives also the volumes that are very tiny, which wouldn't be given to you with the original code, because in the original code there wasn't this line, and they just would give you the grade hits.
Right, okay, that makes sense.